Yo, what is going on, guys? So on today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of ASMR. So I better be kind of quiet, but we're just gonna have a little bit of coffee and possibly a little bit of toothpaste if you really get into it. But for right now, let's just get right into the coffee, okay? It's black coffee. I like it black, like my man. But yeah, let's just get right into the coffee, okay? Here we go. It's pretty tasty. So I'm really into it right now. So let's try a little bit of toothpaste, okay? Just gonna grab a titsy bit on the tip of my finger, like that. So yeah, that's ASMR with Unreal. Yo, what is going on, guys? Unreal here, bringing you guys a brand new video on Call of Duty Cold War. So on today's video, I'm bringing you guys a little bit something new. Obviously, it's gonna be a little bit, but hey, it's a video and it's for you guys because I know some of you guys need help. I know some of you need search and destroy players need some expertise on how to play certain maps. So on today's video, we're gonna be going through the map Raid. Obviously, as you can see by the title of the video, it's going to be a search and destroy thing. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my favorite routes, how personally I would play B side, how personally I would play A side, and how personally, just to give you guys some cool hints on how to play middle. So let's get right into the map, and I hope if you guys do enjoy this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And so much appreciated, and I'll see you guys on the map. Alright, I did not take the time off the rounds, but that is fine. I'm gonna make it short and sweet and short.
Search and destroy.
So let's talk about A-bomb real quick. Obviously, in my personal opinion and in my personal playstyle, I really don't like pushing A-bomb due to there is a lot of things you gotta check. When coming through this corner here, obviously you gotta check bar, you gotta check outer, you gotta check top head glitch, you gotta check rock head glitch, you gotta check bomb head glitch. You gotta keep in mind that they can push through main and come through here as well. There is a lot of things you guys gotta check. So it obviously is a dangerous thing when pushing solo, because most of the time you're gonna have some stupid punk ass with the frickin' sniper rifle or an AR, and it just they post up and it's not that easy to get through. So, and obviously the other thing you can do if you do push up with a team, the other thing you guys can do is obviously push through here top and then try to play for that big sniper. But always keep in mind they do get in that position first than you will, because it is closer to them in their spawn, because their spawn is literally like right over there, and they're going to be pre-aiming down and being ready for you. You know, there's always that one guy who knows how to play the game who's going to be there. So let's say if you do get into this situation, so you get a couple picks, obviously you can push up pillar, have someone post up here on the pillar, and just make sure that no one comes through here. Keep in mind that this whole side's empty, but we're going to go, or full, like there could be a lot of people there, and we'll talk about that right now. But have someone post up pillar, have someone come up to the heady, have an SMG guy come up here and go top money room, possibly play money room. I don't think a lot of guys really rotate through back basketball, but hey, you never know. So if you want to have someone sitting out here, posted up, watching your flank on your rotation or watching basketball, anything could be done. There's always a way to post up in a certain way in which, to not allow the team near your bomb, so they don't kill you and defuse it. Now, that's pretty much it. Like when playing to A side. Now, if you're playing competitively, like a search and destroy 1v1s or 2v2s, then that's kind of a harder thing. You don't really have a lot of guys playing A-bomb. Obviously, they're going to plant the bomb in an area where they can see it from different angles. They can see it from different lanes. Pretty sure you can probably see it from like right here too. So you just got to be really careful, man. If I were to plant the bomb, would have planted the bomb like right there, I would have, the guy would have been able to see it. And then there's always different scenarios on what could happen. But for A side, preferably, I do not plant here. I like to play for B side. So let's talk about that real quick. I'm gonna jump off the map right now. Let the bomb go off and jump off the map when I respawn, and then I'll talk about B-side. And honestly, we got the best play of the game. It's me planting the bomb. Actually, let's do this. Let's talk about B-side or A-side defending really quick. So obviously, it's going to be the exact same thing that I just told you about attacking it. Obviously, it's really fast to post up here. The time in posting up here and having eyes on the top and eyes right up here, like right here, this little angle right here. And so they can't see you top if you play that angle, if you're like right here. You play a really tight angle, they will not see you. Obviously, it's basically the exact same thing. Instead of having someone on this head, you want to have somebody here watching that cross. You know, it's all about getting that information for your team. So if you see someone, oh, there's a guy bottom grand, he's crossing through here, he's coming to A bomb. Obviously, you can say there's a guy outer out here. You can obviously see, if you're smart enough, you can see the glass here. You can see through the glass. I don't recommend shooting it right off the bat because then you're just giving your position away. But then you can see if there's a guy going top or not. So this is a very smart, spot. Obviously, have someone up here as well, playing money room, because there's always that one guy that goes middle. So always, keep an eye on your little mini map, knowing that too. So if he drops or if he kills someone, you know there's someone there. So that's something you don't have to worry about. Obviously, there is Tiki as well. Tiki's a spot to play here as well. It's just a way to get closer to the position that your enemy would be in. But then you got to keep in mind that you have to watch here as well. Now, I'm not sure if you can see that through the pillar. I mean, if you play a really good angle like that, then you can probably see through, but just keep in mind you got to be careful with it. So honestly, defending A-side isn't really a thing, but obviously, main things, always plant a trophy, keep it there, and just be prepared for the, teammates to push or your enemy team to push. So, preferably, I don't really play A-side. I'm trying to do the best I can do for you guys to talk about A-side. So, if there is something you guys would like to ask about A-bomb or A-side or different angles, different head glitches, what's the best gun to use, just let me know down in the comments section, and I'll try to do the best that I can do to help you guys. So for A-side, there isn't really much. So let's go back to B-side. All right, now let's talk about B-side really quick. Obviously, we are attacking. B-side is my favorite place to go because that's where it seems that everybody likes to go. And it's like an easy place to get a couple kills, couple 3-click kills. So when you pass through here, obviously, if you'd like to come down, the stretch of road here, one thing you want to do always is when passing like this, always look at that little angle because there can be someone posted up with a heady there. We'll get there when we're talking about defending B. But for attacking, if you have an AR or a sniper, always look at this angle because there's always that one idiot that likes to peek it. Another thing you guys can do is always come through here. And obviously you're covered by this. The only place you can shoot if someone pushes through here. But always just jump it, make sure that there's no one coming out or here. Obviously playing top of here of P1 is something that always works. Sometimes you see fools, holding their stun grenade with their freaking gun out trying to, ninja defuse or whatever. But for the most part, it's very, very close range gun battles. Obviously, you will have guys like trying to run around this thing, trying to, play their life or whatever. So yeah, obviously, the other thing you can do as well is if you come through here, always just play this slow, play with an AR, make sure you're crouched because you don't want to have your body sticking out. And you can just shoot, wherever you want to shoot to try to get them kills. How we talked about Top Granny back at A, which is like right around over there. It's basically the same thing here. You're on a window. There's a window on each 4 sides of the map. There's one here. There's this one. There's one right over there out of money room, and there's one up top. So it's kind of like the same thing on every single side of the map, but it's just different. There's a little bit of difference. Instead of it being this thing, it's the Tiki thing. Remember? All right. So basically the same thing. Keep an eye out for every angle where they can come from. If they do come through here, obviously you do have the upper hand because you just got all this height on them. And then pillars, obviously, we'll talk about that when getting to I should have planted the bomb. I don't have my headset on, so I can't hear. It's all good though. All right, we'll talk about defending B real fast. So obviously angles, see that little angle there? That's where we were about like a minute ago. We're watching that, and always have a sniper there. Like I said back there, it's all about the information. If you see someone cross, yo, home slice. Someone cross through the white band to P1, and then your homie's gonna be like, okay, thanks home slice. I shall rotate now. And then you're gonna be like, okay. So yeah, just make sure to watch your angles. Obviously, top laundries basically is the same thing as every other window on this map. Watch your angles. If you have an AR, I do not recommend pushing up here with this SMG unless you have information that someone's up there. Cool little thing you can do from here, if you go with the sniper, peek it, get a little bit of information. You can see window, you can see at the door. I think you can see behind the van. Hell, you can see behind the van. That's pretty dope. You can see on that platform where they can like lay prone. Don't ever go whoop and break the glass, because why? Because they can probably hear it all the way over there. Just go whoop, ha, and jump over it. So, yep, just a cool little way. Obviously, you can mantle up here pretty quick, and you can do parkour all over the map. I don't recommend doing that because you'd probably die because there's always someone here. But yeah, window and that angle and then outer. And obviously, it's basically the same thing once on P1. It's guns blazing, bro, because there's always that one fool that likes to push up. That wasn't me. So let's go ahead and talk about middle real fast. Let me kill myself, and then we shall talk about mid map. All right. Attacking wise, mid map is always something that there's always someone that does it with a sniper rifle or an AR, with someone who's decent with that gun, who has enough gun skill to get the pick. Obviously, this thing is wall bangable. You know, they will wall bang it to get a little bit of information, but obviously then they're letting you know there's someone here as well. I'm pretty sure you can wall bang this to like that point, like right there. And then if you think someone's here at the corner, you can wall bang it as well. So yeah, if you do come, if your thing here is to get first blood, obviously bring a sniper rifle or an AR. I don't recommend an SMG. If you do have an SMG, the main thing you can do is just try to push through and try to make it into P4, P5. It's either P4 or P5. Make it in here basically, and to push up through kitchen. If you don't plan on pushing up through kitchen, then hell, just play a freaking corner, and then you got freaking pillar side, and you A side like a mid entry side, and then you got kitchen basically. And then even you got these pillars too. But there's a lot of people who what they like to do is they like to push through and get full control of kitchen. You know, shoot some guys up, shoot everybody in money room, you know, just doing what you have to do. Dang. I'm not burping, my throat hurts because I'm talking too much. But yeah, basically if you do get mid control side, then basically you can easily rotate through B, maybe get the guy top laundry, get the guy watching the angle, get the guy going through outer. You can even rotate all the way, get the AFK guys, run through freaking basketball court, all sneaky and shit, get the guy Tiki, get the guy on headies, money, you know. Anything is possible. Plus, let's say if they push through a certain bomb area, that means that they, let's say if they pushed, right? Then you can rotate behind them completely and be like, oh shit, they didn't have no idea someone's behind them. So there's a lot of cool sneaky shit people can do in this game. But when rushing through middle, it's either it's to rush completely through, or to simply hide in a corner. Which this one's probably the most hidden one, because no one's gonna run through here and then check that corner. You know, unless he's really really smart. They're probably gonna go through here, G slide down, and then push up or try to go through A side. And who knows? It all depends on what the player decides to do. But that corner is probably the best side to go. So let's talk about going middle through the other side, guys. Okay. Let's get into it, talking about going through kitchen into middle. So obviously if you do have a sniper or an AR, you will have the upper hand of getting to this position a lot faster than them. And then on the other hand, you can wall bang all this. Obviously this can be wall banged. So you do have the upper hand, and you can wall bang all this stuff here. And basically smash them, nice and peasy, lemon squeezy. Or if you have a sniper, you can just watch the angle and just prepare for that one weirdo to peek it with an AR or a sniper as well. Or even try to watch someone come through here. Obviously, when coming through here, you do have the upper hand, because there is some times where you peek and there's already someone right here on your ass getting ready to kill you. But for the most part, if you have the defending side, you're more than likely probably gonna get the first pick. Obviously, doing this is giving your position away, but not really, because you're still basically in your spawn. But yeah, basically you can do all this, rotate through here, rotate through here, come through here, get the guy behind van, get the guy top, get the guy at the door. There's all these certain situations you can do. So yeah, It's a pretty basic map due to there's only A, middle, and B. There's not a lot you can do, but hopefully my tricks and my knowledge is helping you. And then you would say,
MTC is running down.
"Yes, father." And then I'd be like, "Yo, cool, dog. Cool." All right, now let's talk about some nade spots. Obviously, for attacking wise, I don't really have any. I do have some for. There's only one nade spot that I really use. Obviously, when I do get a little bit of an update or get a little more game time in, I'll show you guys, my tips and tricks due to I do play COD a lot. But obviously, one is, let's say you just spawned in, you're defending. Obviously, I'm attacking, but let's say I'm defending. Your homie checks middle, there's nothing mid. And you see nothing here, and your teammates start dropping, and you're like, okay, there's nothing B, so that means they're going to try to plant at A, right? Obviously, there's a nade spot from here that you can make. There's one that's like right around this area, or a little bit closer, actually, because you want to kind of time it right. So what you can do is like throw it through right there, and I'm pretty much that'll land near the water, near the bomb, like Cavsy's, like, here's the bomb. I'll show you guys right now. Give me a freaking second. But then there's another one right here, which will land right on the bomb as well. I'll go into theater mode and show you guys that. But basically, I'll show you guys right now what I was talking about with the stun and with the nade. Basically, the stun will land like right around here, and it'll just scare the crap out of them. So that's pretty much the only nade spot I have. I really haven't tried any other sort of nade spots, but yeah, that's pretty much it for like nade spot wise. I don't have much for this map. For other maps I do, but for raid, I bet you there are people who have some crazy ass nade spots, but for my knowledge wise, I really don't have any. Let's just keep this in mind. To avoid them crazy nades coming through here, have a trophy on your team at all times. Hell, even have a smoke to plant the bomb, have a smoke to jukes the opponent. But for the most part, there's only one nade spot in my opinion. There isn't really that many. There's probably more for like B side here, but I do not have the knowledge of them. But once I do, I'll make sure to let you guys know. So that's pretty much it, guys, for raid search and destroy. Keep in mind, it is a small map. There's not really much you can do, but it is what it is. So if you guys did like this video, if you guys do want to see more content like this, if you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to drop a like, drop a sub, drop a comment. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you guys have an amazing week. I hope you guys are having an amazing start of your year. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys have an amazing day once again. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace out, dudes.